Okay, so in this video, we are going to continue our look at exponential growth, and we're going to compare a linear function versus this exponential function. Okay, so complete the tables below and then graph the points on the coordinate plane for each of the formulas. So 2 times n. So if n is negative 2, then it's just going to be 2 times negative 2 or negative 4. Okay, this will be negative 2, this will be 0, this will be 2, this will be 4, and this will be 6. Okay, why don't you guys go ahead and fill out this table right here. Again, you're taking your n now and it becomes the exponent of the 2. Okay, so try that out. So this one will be negative 2 to the negative 2, which would be 1 over 2 to the 2, or 1/4. This is 2 to the negative 1, which is 1 over 2 to the 1, or 1/2. This will be 2 to the 0, which is 1. 2 to the 1 is 2. 2 to the 2 is 4. And 2 to the 3 is 8. So now let's plot these points. All right, I'll do different colors here. I'll do the linear one in green, and I'll do the exponential one here in red, just to kind of have things stand out. Okay, so linear first in green. So negative 2, negative 4. Okay, negative 1, negative 2. 0, 0, 1, 2, 2, 4, 3, 6. And we can connect the dots here, right? We know it goes on beyond these things. Okay, and also goes this direction too. Likewise then, in red, okay, negative 2 has a y value of 1/4. So we're going to have to be a little bit careful here to graph that. It'll be like something like right there. Negative 1 is 1/2, so it'll be easier, a little bit easier there, halfway. Then we have 0, 1, then 1, 2, and then 2, 4, and then 3, 8. Okay, and so then we're going to plot these points. All right, to connect the dots, I should say, right? So it's going to look something like this. And we have to do a little bit of interpretation here just because you don't see, oops. Okay, something like that. Okay, and it's going to like that too. Okay, so there they are. Okay, you can see some slightly different behaviors there. Describe the change in each sequence when n increases by 1 unit for each sequence. Okay, so I mean, again, this is kind of what we've already been talking about, right? For 2 times n, how does this one change? Okay, we just add 2 more for each increase by 1 of n. Well, let me I should probably try, let's see, add 2 more every time n goes up by 1. Okay, f of n equals 2 to the n. What's doing now? What's happening here? Every time our n goes up by 1, what happens to our y values here, our function values? They double, right? So double every time n goes up by 1. Okay? And so there's our comparison. All right, for those two different graphs. You can see how quickly this graph starts to increase. In fact, the next point here would be at 4:16. Oops. Let's try and put this. There you go, something like that. Okay, so we'll stop there and we'll get into the next example in the next video.